Big Boy's Neighborhood. All righty, welcome back to the neighborhood, man.
up?
Marlon Wayans is in the neighborhood. You know what I love about you, Marlon, is that you continue to check in.
Why does your name get Big Boy with all the love, and you say Marlon, and none of you people say anything? You got the train.
Hey, man, they're not supposed to really say Marlon after. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's called Big Boy's
You're in a
Neighborhood.
position where you can have your own
Watch
Marlons. Don't do it, you guys. Go ahead.
Big Boy.
All right, Big Boy.
Big Boy.
Look at that. Okay, so why is ready? Marlon.
We got Marlon Wayans in the neighborhood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you got them trained.
Hey, Marlon.
Let me check for cigarette burns.
Do you
What the hell? Are you okay? Black
Hey, man.
I got the key. He got you chained up?
Hey, man.
He got the key.
You ever seen
blink
a movie
once.
called I Won't Get You,
trouble.
Sucker?
See it. I was in it.
No. But do you remember like how you travel with your own background music? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I
that's
travel with my echoes, man, with the neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
man.
So you go to your kids' PTA meeting, then be like, sir, can I talk? Who's is Big Boy?
Big Boy. Yeah, they pop out anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Anywhere.
gonna be at your funeral. Here lies Big Boy. Big Boy.
I was at my aunt's funeral and they were like, Big Boy.
Big Boy.
Gotta love it. You continue to work, bro. You
I have
stay
no
busy.
choice.
Why do you say you have no choice?
You know what I mean? Can I say the N-word?
Well, everybody else does, so yeah.
Well, you gonna bleep it, right?
Yeah, we do.
I mean, niggas is in my family.
Yeah.
I got to work.
Hey, dude, we think that the Wayans family is very successful, and you guys are.
But we ain't successful enough not to work.
Right.
All people that's successful.
Is it more unsuccess? But is it more unfamous Wayans than the Shawn, Marlon, Kim, Keenan?
Look, I don't like the way you phrase that. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you.
What's that?
There's a lot of successful Negroes
You don't even know how
in
to
my
say it.
family.
So
All these broke people in my family,
Okay.
yes,
Yes,
and they
I know how to say
outnumber
it.
the rich.
yeah.
So the rich gotta work so the broke people could floss.
Do they
guys have to
call
have
in
1%.
rotation? Like, do you do call Shawn, call Keenan?
I do the smart thing. I just give, and then they leave me alone because they're like, man, we just asked Marlon for money last week. He just sent it out of nowhere.
He stepped
So
out.
we should ask Keenan and Damon for this
But for how
this
long?
mortgage.
They're smart.
Marlon just sent me $1,000 like last week for Mother's Day. I guess I'll ask Shawn and Damon for some
Right.
titties.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Balance.
If I'm gonna get it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What
They
do
smart.
now? We know what Keenan, Damon. Go ahead now.
So you can take it out, it's okay.
Kim.
You
Of
get
course,
married.
Shawn.
What you flirting with me
She's
for?
already
was
married.
a
What do you?
joke.
I see that
Oh,
ring
you
on
see
your
that
finger.
ring?
Stop flirting with me.
Yeah.
Always.
Ain't nothing cute about a married woman.
Really though?
Ain't nothing cute about you.
Defend yourself.
Only to your
Good.
husband.
Right? Yeah. Really though?
No, because I can make my eyes blind. Because I don't want to lust after people that's married. You know, because there's
for you.
scriptures in the Bible
I like that you
tell
respect
you
that.
about Solomon having many wives, but then when he tried to get with the other chick that had the wife, God was like, "Damn, you greedy, Solomon." Or is that the wrong scripture?
I don't know.
Either
Bring Jose.
Was
in
that
there.
Moses?
Bring Jose
One
in
of
there.
them.
Yeah.
Hey, nobody go to church in this
No,
room?
which one
Nobody.
had the
Really?
commandment? Big Boy's neighborhood. Marlon Wayans is in the neighborhood.
Can I get a Marlon Wayans one
Can
time?
y'all just give him a Marlon
right.
Wayans?
We got Marlon Wayans in the neighborhood.
Marlon.
Wow.
Marlon.
Wow.
Marlon.
We haven't even practiced.
It's
There was,
so weird.
there was no harmony.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, man.
You,
Well,
it's gonna
you
take
was
us a
like
while.
Marlon.
Try it again.
Try it again.
Try
but,
it
like,
again.
Give it a good setup. Okay, here we go.
I'm not with this, but
Clean.
go ahead.
Wow. Wait, hold on.
Go.
Are you sending hateful eyes? Look at the hateful eyes. Look at that. Y'all are scared. Don't beat these people. Big Boy be beating these people. There's a hot coat hanger somewhere. he got a coat hanger on the stove right now. And his bag of goodies.
Yeah, I do.
So we got Marlon Wayans.
Right.
Wow.
Hey, Marlon.
Hey, man. Stick
Not
together,
even
bro.
the virgin could give me love.
Nah.
No, wow.
You know the virgin can't give you love.
Are you the virgin?
Sure can.
Yes.
How old are you? It's gonna
To
start
think about
stinking.
it.
You gotta hurry up.
What you say?
Marlon.
It's gonna start
Say
stinking.
that. That's not true.
You gotta get
Because
it
she's
out.
a 25-year-old virgin.
Expires.
Oh.
You say it's gonna start
Expired.
stinking.
Like sour milk.
What?
And
Say that.
it get crazy.
Ew.
After a while, it make it crazy. Like you gotta get it out.
Make you
That
crazy.
one I
Don't
will
hold on
say,
to it too long.
But it won't start.
Girl, trust me.
You saying that she gonna start to stink
After she's gonna stink. It's gonna curdle
because
up.
she's a virgin?
You ever have milk in the fridge?
Oh my God.
Yes.
And at the expiration date, you don't eat it, and then you open that
What
up
is the
to put in
expiration
some
date
cereal.
on virginity?
I think 22.
Wow.
Oh, so she's been
So she's
expired.
expired.
Once you could drink, and
Wow.
She's been
you
expired.
gotta open it up because
Look how sad
do
You
you
gotta
drink?
open it up.
Okay, so if you drink and you ain't got no outlet, the drinks poison what's happening inside.
Motherfucker.
So done with it.
Now you're a scientist. Yeah, yeah.
I know about this.
So-
I'm a gynecologist.
So when you drink, if you're not
Now
smashing,
he's the OBGYN.
the alcohol stays within you.
yeah, because you drinking and you dry humping, and so what
You
happens is
drinking and dry humping.
you making the things you cooking.
And then it stops.
And-
Yeah.
Right, you gonna stop it? It gotta come out, or the stink spirit.
This
come in
really
there and
sounds
it
disgusting
turns
now.
into demon. And,
Let me ask you
A
this.
demon.
Now,
Yeah.
you haven't been
and you
in
pull
it.
the panties open and it goes, "You better hurry up and get me some."
Now, you were in here a
Scary
few months
movie
ago.
shit.
Yeah,
Did it smell different when you walked in today?
I gotta be real.
Yeah.
It had a little twang.
Right.
I walked in. I was like,
Little
who
expiration
had
plan.
Expired.
who had some baked cod? Who ordered katana?
All right, I'm about to get out of this. All righty, man. We got Marlon Wayans in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.
You
All right.
wrong.
Hey, Marlon, we seeing a lot of shows get
Yes.
revamped. Would y'all do Wayans Brothers again?
Why? So they could cancel us again?
Hey, it was a great run.
It
You had a
was.
great start. You know, and
99
it's- and it's
episodes.
still
And right
on.
when we got to 100, they said, "Bye, niggas."
But the
And they gave
syndication.
us they gave Seinfeld a Porsche and money. They gave
Damn.
they gave us a clock.
Yeah, time up.
Swear to God, a clock, a cake, and they said, "Thank you." Times up.
So did y'all really do
Damn.
99 episodes?
We probably got to 100.
Wow.
Maybe 101.
But you're syndicated. But it's a syndicated series.
I get
now.
a $3 check.
No,
big
you
boy.
don't, bro.
$3
Your
and
residuals
62
look like that?
cents. I just cashed it last week.
As you should. At least you're still cashing them.
And
though.
that was after they played it on MTV too, 36 times in a weekend.
You wouldn't do it. You
Wow.
wouldn't do a revamp.
Just to work with Shawn again, I would do a revamp.
Really
of
though.
Wayans.
What?
But I would do a revamp of Wayans Brothers because I feel like I'll do a revamp of something classic. I don't want to do a revamp of like something bad I did. I don't want to do a Dungeons and Dragons 2.
Hey man, I enjoy Dungeons and Dragons.
You like things that
No, I
don't have
didn't.
budgets.
No, I
Don't
didn't.
do that.
I
Wow.
didn't.
I was so happy they killed me. I was like, thank God I died in the movie. My son was crying. I said, no, son, they did daddy a favor.
Yeah, like
They did
we
the thing.
ain't gonna do this.
This ain't Lord of the Rings.
So that was your spoiler right there, man. Just when I was gonna watch it this weekend.
You wasn't going to watch it.
Yeah, man.
Big boy, it's been out for 32 years.
Yeah, but
Like,
this
you watch it
weekend, that's
this
crazy.
weekend.
My wife and I, we were like, dude, we need to watch Dungeons and Dragons.
You put it on the calendar.
Because we got Avengers Endgame out the way. We were waiting on that because I know that battles
Right.
it in as far as like box
does.
office.
No, it's just that Endgame had this thing like a budget. But,
Yeah.
But what we had, if it
Y'all had
wasn't
an
for,
idea?
if it wasn't for,
You had a bank account.
Yeah, there's
Excuse
a
me.
difference.
excuse me, sir.
Yeah, you don't even know
I'm
your
talk-
name, Louis.
Sorry.
I like the
I'm
movie.
talking, sir.
He called you a sir.
I'm
You're lucky.
talking here about some real stuff.
Yeah.
We laid the blueprint. Okay, big boy. I hear what you're saying in
Yeah.
the condescending man. But if it wasn't for,
What y'all
if
did?
it wasn't, excuse me, if it wasn't for vehicles like Dungeons and Dragons, there'd been no Black Panther. There would be no
Okay.
Is that where you're going?
Avengers.
Is that where you're going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Wow.
I was
Panther
the
was
first
created-
brother in excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Everybody
about
Y'all
give him
talk
his
when we
space.
say big boy,
Oh.
big boy.
Wow.
Right
All right,
now,
give him his
Marlon
space.
got the floor.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
see,
Marlon
once
got
again,
the floor.
all I gotta say is my name and they get quiet. Marlon
Go.
got quiet.
Go
again.
ahead now.
All right, so
So you guys were the vehicle
we set the stage right
for Black Panther
for Black Panther.
and
Listen.
right.
And Avengers.
And
because
Avengers.
think about it, Brothers wasn't even in fantasy until Snails was which Marlon Wayans.
Yeah.
yeah.
Snails was in Dungeons and Dragons. Now we didn't have budget for a dragon. If we had dragons,
Oh yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
that's where they messed up. See,
Game of Thrones
nowadays you
would've
got all
ran.
this tricky.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Hey man.
Excuse
But
me.
Do you think that
Sir?
y'all were influential for Game of Thrones as well?
with the dragons.
No, I believe Game of Thrones stole our stuff.
Wow.
See,
not
we
even
was-
Oh, they
influenced.
stole your stuff.
Absolutely,
Not even
stole it.
influenced.
They stole the dragon because we couldn't afford a dragon. But if we had a dragon, exactly how we imagined the dragon.
Yeah.
in
If
Dungeons
you
and
could have
Dragons.
taken what was up here and put it here.
Boom. Now you feel what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro. Hey, man, it was
I'm
like,
a pioneer. And now listen.
and not just the
And
chicken restaurant. Go ahead.
I'm a pioneer. This is
Yes,
real.
you are.
Listen. Brothers in
Take your time. Okay.
Brothers in superhero movies wasn't even around. See, I started it with, I got Batman, but then they cut me out.
You were cut out of Batman?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't
still
know
get
that.
$2
Which
checks.
one?
$2.32 checks.
Man, you getting all the
Batman-
checks.
Yeah, this Batman Returns. You could Google this. There's a fun fact.
Okay.
Look
Fun
it up.
fact.
Ask all the nerds. Okay. And then they
Was that one with?
excuse me.
I was going
Excuse
to ask
me.
a question
Yeah.
Excuse
to
me.
clarify.
Can a man
Big
get
boy,
an interview here?
big boy,
Yeah.
Marlon.
Wow.
Holla at you.
Go ahead. Yeah, just talk to me, man.
If it wasn't for me getting cast as Robin and then getting cut out the movie, then Michael B. Jordan and the other brother, the good brother that played James Brown, and Jackie
Chadwick
Robinson,
Boseman.
there'd be no Black Panther. And
Wow.
Robert Townsend, now, I'll break this down.
yeah,
Him
go
doing
ahead now.
Meteor
Meteor
Man,
Man. Go ahead now.
And
And
Blank Man.
Blank Man.
Man.
Right?
Blank
No, no, no.
Man was
But
dope.
this happened after
Speak on
Connecting
it.
all the
Marlon
dots.
was cast as Robin.
Were you really?
And then cut out.
Oh, cut
in-
out.
But
in,
Hollywood knows
Tim
the
Burton.
work. And they can also go and see what was
yeah.
cut out and what was on the floor. Therefore,
Well, I didn't actually
Taking-
film. But I got
was
listen,
here.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Here's what happened.
What?
I got cast.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Burton, he was like, I'm off the movie. So he left the movie. No, actually, that's not what happened. I was on the movie.
This was
No,
the Michelle
real talk.
Pfeiffer one, right?
Michelle
Oh,
Pfeiffer,
Pfeiffer.
Danny
Yeah.
DeVito.
Vito,
And they was
Michael
like, there's
Keaton.
too much to
was a good
introduce
one.
Robin. And I was like, I bet. So they
I
said, we're
bet.
going to have you in the next one. Then Tim Burton did that one. I got a fitting. I got $100,000 to do it. I spent that in about a month.
yeah, easy call.
Oh, you can't give a young brother
You was thinking
19.
back end. I got this.
I bought a brand new Honda Accord that was old for my brother.
Yeah,
he charged me
overcharge
full
you.
price.
Yeah.
Hey, he paid me $20,000 for a car, and you bought it for $14,000. Anyway,
Interest.
let me tell you about what happened. So then they get a new director, Joe Schumacher, and he do Batman and Robin. But what they don't, right? So I try out, but I didn't get it. So
Right.
they gave it to Chris.
Chris O'Donnell. Yeah,
Right.
that's a blessing
But
in
here-
disguise.
No,
though.
but here's why.
You know that's a blessing
bigger
in
budget?
disguise.
Yeah, because I don't want to do a show with LL Cool J for 7 years.
Yeah, go ahead.
on CBS.
The worst
I don't
Batman
need to be that
ever.
rich.
You said it,
I don't
yeah.
need to be that rich.
Yeah.
I mean, Wayans people be calling me asking for money. So here's the thing, big boy.
Yeah, talk
Real
to us.
Last thing. So I feel like Joel Schumacher was like, nah, because he knew if there was a Black Robin, me and some panty drawers is gonna
Say
outshine Batman.
Say that,
Because
man.
my bulls, my cod piece is crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
say that. Talk about that, bro.
So he got the utility belt. Robin, he just got what's up in the panties. You know what I'm
Say
saying?
that,
I'm
say
saving
that.
lives. Batman ain't gonna get the girl. She
Yeah,
gonna look
man.
at Robin and be like, Vicky Vale gonna be like, oh, Batman, can you hook me up with Robin?
So that's why they cut you out
You got a
because
white
your
man.
Makes
penis
sense.
size. If we,
If we put this in a
But
nutshell.
I ain't gonna say it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it.
But from that on, that's how Michael B. Jordan. That's how he got in.
I
Chadwick
ain't gonna-
Boseman.
Chadwick. That's how he got in.
No, I'm like that. And who's the other brother? Glover.
Donald
Yeah,
Glover.
Donald
And
Anthony
Spider-Man?
Mackie.
Mackie, of course.
Man.
Mackie will tell you to your
Let's
face.
throw Don
Yeah.
Cheadle in
Mac
there too.
Cheadle.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah,
Cheeto
man.
know, but Cheeto look at me when we play poker. He look at me like
Poker
he
face.
know, yeah, but he
know.
know,
See it.
he know. He be like, I got pocket aces. I'm like, I'm all in,
Yeah.
and he win that hand, but he know what I'm saying.
Yeah. You may lose.
Cheeto know what I'm saying. Ask Cheeto. Hit him on Twitter. Hit him on Twitter.
No, nobody hit him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's finish this up. Mr. Full of himself. I almost called him Mr. Full of himself.
Marlon
Marlon Wayans is in
Marlon.
the neighborhood.
Marlon.
We
He's
almost
here.
had it, dog.
Almost. Hey, Marlon.
I ain't coming here no more. Ain't nobody,
Yes,
even
you
over
will,
there, the
'cause
girls
you
over
love
there.
her
all the time.
Don't act like you don't
I
love
understand
us.
why the Virgin ain't
Yeah.
gonna do it because
Will you
I
leave her
said
alone?
it had a twang. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So I get why you holding grudges, but what's your issue and what's your issue?
No,
You're giving me your
you know
nasty
that you
gun.
love coming here, and you know that like when the
I just
morning
like coming to
comes.
see my friend.
No, you
Yeah.
know that it's because of us, and that you love to come see us and hang out with us. Don't act like
That is
it.
a lie.
You like us.
That is a lie.
You got a ring on And
We
the
can
most
still be
flirty.
no,
friends.
as long as you got to. Nah, I don't want nobody to be no friend to
I
nobody
have
beautiful.
Luke's my
weird.
friend. Big's
Nobody
my
wanna,
friend.
that's torture.
Is it
You can be
hard
my
to have a
friend.
girlfriend?
She put you on the friend
Yes,
zone.
that's beautiful. I don't want to be no sneaky, shady dude being there for you with hidden intentions. That's terrible.
You ain't got no-
Waiting for your husband to call up from the hospital. He ain't gonna make it and go,
my God.
yes.
Damn.
This just got dark.
Yeah, really dark.
What did you drink? You drunk some piece of shit juice today?
Yeah, it's his energy drink right
What are
there.
those snacks, man?
Yeah. What is this he's drinking?
Fuck, Runa Zero.
Let me
You
see.
love
Let me
it.
see the
All
can of
Runa
it.
Zero chill.
It's a-
Yeah, but
It's
it's
all
right here.
natural.
Yeah, I don't
Take
think
it
it
away from
is.
him.
It's all natural.
Well, depending on what you add to
You're
it.
done.
Hey, I want to get into
Cut off.
Marlon Wayans. I want to get into some big headlines with us.
Oh,
All right,
Get
now,
in the chair.
Avengers Endgame. Is that the best movie ever? Not box office. Have you seen it?
Have I seen it? Yeah, I saw it when I did Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna say that.
And they borrowed from it.
Yeah, so
I
the
seen it.
adaptation.
Yeah, I seen it. I actually haven't seen it yet.
No, why not?
I'm hating because they ain't going. Any other people that went to see Avengers go see Dungeons and Dragons? On
Maybe not,
They
bro.
might have.
Yeah.
No, we
No,
we know
don't
the
know.
numbers.
It
They
made
didn't.
$2.3 million. Even if you amortize that with inflation, that's about $4 million a day.
Yeah.
Did they go see mine?
Is that why you're not going to see Endgame?
Is that why I'm not going to see it again?
Right.
All right, honestly, I haven't seen it. I've been busy, man. I've been working.
Really though?
I've been trying to write my next movie and create my next television show and doing these stand-up shows. So, I haven't had time. But probably this week, my son's seen it like 3 times already. So,
Wow,
yeah, he told me it was way better than G.I. Joe, which is all right.
Right.
That's all right. I told him after I took his allowance, I told him,
Yeah.
I told him I loved his sister a lot more than him.
Yeah.
So,
And then figure out how
That's
you
a
gonna eat
favorite.
tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids know that there is no one more talented than their dad. Even if they don't believe it in their heart, they
And-
know at least to say it.
not just your kids, but your big boy,
You know what I'm saying?
your tribe of big boy females. What's
Hey.
your name? The big boy Eddas?
No. that-
You don't.
Big boy
Y'all need a
Yetis?
name.
hey man, you really don't know their
Here-
names?
No,
doesn't.
Name
You
your
named- you named
Well,
us a
do you
while
know their
ago.
name?
He doesn't know our names. I know he doesn't.
The neighborhood
I hate
Eddas?
Right?
The chicks?
The
Wow.
chicks.
The
In a Me Too movement?
big boys.
Big booty? What?
Big,
Jesus
you gonna
you
bring
talking
me
about
too
me?
into
Yeah.
Okay, the wonderful female
And,
supporters.
and my
of-
guy over here too. What's his name?
Does
Look at Louis'
And now
face.
Louis.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you,
Just gave
Ide.
it to you.
Now you wonder why
Thank
we
you,
don't come back
Ide.
with
No, but not the
Sorry.
names. It's not the name. I said like for the squad. You know. How,
Oh.
okay.
No, we're talking
about
Gladys
the
Knight
names.
had
No,
the
I know
picks.
that.
We
But,
know
but
that.
what's the
Why you put me on the
individual
hot
name?
spot? You see, I'm sweating already.
You've been
bitch.
sweating since you walked in here. Like,
Well,
what are you?
brother,
You
I'm-
been sweating before I
How
asked
many
you a
times you
question.
been in here?
Life was work.
How many times have you been in here?
And
So
where?
many times.
Yeah,
in
but-
the neighborhood.
But listen,
Don't even give me the
I was
story.
saying that it's time that y'all had a title.
We have our names. We don't need a
guy's
title.
hilarious.
We have names.
We have individualities.
Yes.
I follow you on Instagram, so I'm gonna find that one.
I know.
And and you, I'm gonna follow after today. Louis,
You don't even know my
Louis.
name
What
or my
is
it?
Instagram.
I'm gonna follow Louis, and I'm gonna tell you afterward.
My name is right here.
Say-
Pronounce it.
Write it down
Yeah,
and see if you
try
still
to
get it.
pronounce it.
Hey,
Hey,
Aida,
hey.
Getting closer.
Aida,
I hate you. I day. There you go.
What kind of name is Aida?
The kind of name my mama gave me.
That's the kind of that's the thing your dad said when he let off. He said, Aida. That's a great name. Wow.
Like we don't have
Froze
crazy
me
ass
up.
names.
Everybody froze me up. Nobody.
Yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
Nobody.
Nobody. No
Nobody.
day jokes.
Hey man,
Nobody got no
don't
idea.
try that one at the improv.
Wow. A lot of hood going on here.
a Bob.
Yeah,
That's a Bob.
Incoming.
Okay, my bad. Okay, I see you big boy neighborhood.
Hell yeah,
all
that's
got
right.
each other's back.
Yeah,
So,
oh, very much so.
I'm sorry.
You
Huh?
follow her on Instagram and you don't even know her name.
I know.
I do know it.
You left- you
I
left
did.
me-
I knew it. I'm gonna be real with you. What had happened
Oh,
was I had your name, and then you got married,
I knew it.
and I seen the ring, and I was like, cling, cling, cling,
Eraser.
unfollow.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
unfollowed,
there it
you in my
is.
heart.
That's okay.
You know, because I had evil intentions, but now that you,
Wow.
now that you with your
Well,
little husband and you got your
your
little
little
pink
husband.
library
Yeah, man.
journal that you write all the stuff in. Oh, I still love Marlon so much, and you gonna read that one day. So
Hey,
I'm just
man.
keeping
Oh,
my
man.
stuff clean.
Jessica, don't even let him have it.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, it's
I
easy
know
to
her
go.
name.
What is it?
Just,
Because I just said it.
Jessica.
Yeah, I think well,
but
you got that.
no, I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you said it wrong. You said Jessica. Now, in Latino culture,
Right.
we don't pronounce it yet. So her name is Jessica.
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 All right. Well, see,
And that's
Hola, Jessica.
Aida.
right, right,
Aida.
right, and
Aida.
Jessica.
Jessica.
Okay.
I'll give you something real.
Jessica.
Okay,
Can
please
I be
do.
real with you?
Yeah, please
Oh,
do, brother.
no.
I don't know your real name, Big Boy. I
Right.
just know it's Big Boy. Is it like Robert,
Nah,
Freddie,
nah,
James,
nah,
Bobby,
nah.
Ronnie?
Yeah, no, Ricky.
What is your real
My
name?
real name is Kurt. Kurt.
Government name is Kurt.
Kurt Alexander.
Oh,
It's a check name.
Can I call you Kurt?
Nah.
All right, Big Boy.
It's not,
How about this? Kurt.
And you can-
Kurt. Ling, 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 Kurt.
you can call her Natalia.
Natalia.
Yeah, because that's her
That's my
name.
name.
Yeah, but Jessica is
It's not my name.
That's
No,
not
it's
her
the name.
name.
I used to call Jessica Jessica.
Yeah, all right. Marlon, I do want to talk to you just about some of our big headlines that's
Go
been
for it.
going down.
Yes.
Nipsey Hussle passing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, did you know Nip?
I met Nip
Yeah.
one time at I think Diddy's crib. He was always cool.
Yeah, man.
Cool, really nice brother. Like, calm and like sweet. He had this, even though some like you think gangster, but the aura of a human. Like, even though you see the tats and the jewelry and the beat,
Yeah, man.
you see a vibe,
Yeah.
aura, there's something about
Definitely
his
an
energy that
aura.
was warming and loving. And
Respectful.
I think that as people, we have to celebrate each other while we're alive.
Yeah, man.
We are waiting too long to celebrate people. I hate looking at Instagram and seeing all the love after somebody passes. Give them the love while they're here. Let's celebrate each other while we're here. Let's attach to, the message of what the person is while they're here. Let's unite while they're here. Let's form and help build the communities. Keep doing the tradition.
Yeah, man.
But at the same time, give the people that you love the love while they're here, because when they're gone,
What was your relationship with John Singleton?
John
We
was that one. Someone punched me in my stomach. I said, "What?" I John's like my boy. Like, I've known John since I was first moved to California. When I did Mo Money, me and Damon had a deal at Columbia, and he was just dropping Boys in the Hood.
Wow.
So Boys in the Hood and I think Mo Money came out maybe around the same year, and so we would do press junkets and stuff around
kind
each
of
other.
see each other.
Yeah.
One coming in, one coming out.
Yeah, so John, I knew since, and I remember I was at Eddie Murphy's house one time, and Eddie had to get together. And I was like 19, 18 years old, and I just did Mo Money, and John said, "Write." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I want you to write," because my brother used to tell me the same thing. He said, "Write." He said, "Let me tell you something. You are a black man in this industry of Hollywood where there aren't many roles for black actors. And if you want to work, then you should write." And that advice my brother always gave me. John
man.
put the apostrophe, exclamation point on it. And from that day on, I wrote, because when they write my black ass out of Batman, you know what I do? I write myself Wayans Brothers. When they cancel Wayans Brothers, you know what I do? I sit down and I go write like one of the Scary Movie.
Yeah.
You know what? When they snatch our franchise from us, Scary Movie, you know what I do? I go create another franchise called Haunted House. So writing is the thing that restarts me. If I waited on Hollywood, I'd be waiting my entire life, my entire career, still waiting for opportunities to be created for me instead of creating opportunities for me and creating opportunities for others.
Hey,
so
man.
I write.
Ice Cube said that John Singleton told him the same thing.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey," he said, "you write raps, you can write feature
You
films,
can write
you can write
film.
film."
Yes, he was right.
That is crazy,
And you
man.
see, like I said, I'm on my 15th movie. And it's all from, like I said, my brothers. I was raised in it, so my brothers was always like, right. But to hear somebody outside of somebody that looked just
Right.
like me, that came out the same place, not just the hood, but my mama, and that I did, tell me, because one thing when your brothers tell you, it's like, yeah. But when another brother tells you, hey, man, right, that stuck with me. And so I write. And to this day, I write. So I don't care about if Batman, if I'm not in Batman. I don't care if they write me out of G.I. Joe. I don't care about none of these things. You know what I care about? What am I going to do new and creative today? and what am I going to put the pen to the pad and create, and who am I going to hire and create opportunities for? So it's not just about me waiting on Hollywood. I'm being an engine, and thanks to brothers like John Singleton. So you missed, man, and that one hurt.
Are you a Game of Thrones watcher?
Well, big boy, you done throw me on the bus so damn much. I don't even know how to respond. I don't know what the neighborhood at us is gonna say.
Right.
I don't know what Jessica and I.
Right.
I day.
Say the
What's
name
up,
right.
Day?
St. Luca over there.
St. Luca.
I don't know. So, is it wrong for me to be real?
No, not at all.
We appreciate that.
Not at all.
And this ain't because they stole Dungeons and Dragons.
Nah.
Oh, he's still mad about that.
I ain't mad. I'm just saying facts.
That was Ida that said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying facts.
Looking at Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica.
Jessica.
That's what you said.
Thank you. I did I haven't. I watched.
I've never seen it.
I watched one episode.
See, you got me by one.
I didn't get it, and I was so caught up, and I don't have that much time in the day. Okay, I think niggas with no jobs can watch everything. I work too much to watch everything, so I got caught in binge watch. If I binge watch like Walking Dead. I couldn't do Walking Dead and Game of Thrones. So now that Walking Dead is done in my head because they killed the Chinese boy years ago. Now,
Oh my God!
Is that what
right?
happened?
You killed the Chinese population.
We were done after that.
You killed the Chinese population.
Yeah.
All of them?
Like,
Because I think it was Filipino too. So you killed Chinese and Filipino? Or he might have been Japanese. So the ratio of people surviving, like, thank God that she impregnated the little white girl, because now 1/4 of all that he is still in her. So I can't watch it all because I got a job. And I'm gonna be real with you. When I binge watch something, like I binge watch Narcos, I binge watch it.
Who?
I say Narcos.
Oh, okay.
I stay
He
home.
says knuckles.
That's what he
said. Snacks with
Narcos.
he said
Narcos.
binge watch it. He was
Narcos.
like,
I binge
slow
watched
down.
Narcos so long that afterward I found myself drinking straight tequila and smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Straight tequila.
And trying to put an empire together. Like, what the hell?
You started selling some
Hey,
drugs.
you get over here. Bring that over here so we can cut that dope up. So you're not tripping off the Game of Thrones ending, because I know Louis is.
Yeah, I'm stuck on
Natalia.
that.
I ain't tripping. They could have canceled that today for me. They could have did us like they could have did them like Wayans Brothers. Look at they give them a final year. We didn't get a final episode.
Hey man, when they canceled Wayans Brothers, y'all didn't know.
They pulled the plug.
Damn.
Ouch.
We came into work. It was boarded up. White people was moving in. We said, "What the hell?"
But
We didn't get a final episode. Seinfeld got a goodbye. We love you. Cheers. White people crying everywhere. Friends.
You know,
they had a parade.
you pulled up to the lot, huh? You were like, my card not working for the gate. They was like,
It needs help scanning.
Yeah.
You ain't on. I'm sorry.
yeah, man.
You ain't on the list. Wayans. I see a Damon,
Yeah.
but
Like,
no
which one are
Marlon
you?
and Sean. So
How
it's
do you
okay.
not get disgruntled with Hollywood but you always working though?
I don't get disgruntled for what? To be mad about the fact that you're blessed in the journey. What's great is I've been doing this 30 years and I've still not peaked.
Yeah.
I still haven't had my moment yet, which is beautiful. I'm growing under the radar. I'm excelling. I'm able to do what I love. I'm able to do these projects that I'm doing. I'm getting better at what I do. I just did a movie where I played 7 different characters.
Yeah,
I wanna
man.
see that so bad.
And it's so different than like any other movie. Like Night Professor, Eddie's a god. Like he laid the blueprint. But we did something different. We had like more special effects, and that you can actually, I'm in scenes with myself, sometimes 4 people at a time, and the camera's moving. So we did motion capture. So we took it to a
When does
different
that
level.
sextuplets? When does that drop for Netflix?
August 16th on Netflix.
That's gonna be
And
ridiculous,
People gonna blow.
man.
It's gonna blow people's minds because it's like, yo, because immediately what's great is the minute that I meet my siblings that I'm playing, you forget the fact that it's the same guy playing 7 different people.
What time when you do that, when you play 7 different people, that's all day.
It's crazy.
How long are you in makeup?
7 hours.
7 hours.
Ooh.
And then after the 7 hours, that's when work starts.
And I work 14 hours after that.
What do you really do
Damn.
to
And
sit
then
there
I-
for 7 hours?
And then I sleep.
Past time.
I'm sitting there writing my next
Okay.
television show. So I'm studying. I watch, my favorite series, and I go, okay, and I'm looking at the diagrams and the blueprints of what's working, what's not working. I educate myself and I do research and I write while I'm in makeup, and I'm thinking while I'm in makeup because I'm working on the next project while I'm doing the project that I'm doing, and I'm learning lines at the same time. So then, and thinking of my improv is what I'm going to do that day. So then I work 14 hours. I go home. I sleep for 2 or 3 hours because my call time, everybody else goes home and they get a 12-hour turnaround. I don't get a 12-hour turnaround. I was producing the movie. I pushed my call time, force called the whole movie. So I was sleeping and averaging 3 hours of sleep every day for 50 days.
How long did y'all shoot? Oh, 50 days.
And people wonder why I was an asshole because it's hard to be nice when you only have 3 hours of sleep.
Oh, no.
I tried my best, though.
But, dude, like, that's August 16th.
Yeah.
You showed me a clip of that, and I couldn't believe what you guys are doing with that movie, bro.
It's gonna be crazy. Like I feel good. Like I feel good about.
Is that
making,
one of those where you can't wait for the world to see it?
It's one of those things that you're proud of. Like you feel good. I feel like you see this and you go, yo, it's a different complexion. It's like, it's mind blowing because it's like I said, I've been here 30 years, but to show people new things, to go, wow, I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know I could play 7 different people and maintain the main character. Like when you see it, you're gonna go, yo, it's a special movie. And I felt like, I feel like little by little, I'm growing in the right direction, and my best years are ahead of me. My stand up, you gotta come see it. I'm in where am I at this weekend?
Improv
in Ontario. I added a show because everything is sold out except for like the 8 p.m. on Thursday. But I added 11:45 on Friday because it's sold out. I added another 11:45 on Saturday because it's sold out. So get those tickets now.
Is that 2 or 3 shows?
3 shows a night.
Oh,
3 shows. I got one show Friday at 7:30, then 9:45, then 11:45, and then the next night I'm doing the same 7. 9:30 and 11:45. I'm beasting, brother. I'm trying to be great.
Why? I understand beasting and we're trying to be great, but why it's like so much work, especially with social media now, Marlon. I get to follow you even more so. So you know how to like social media. It took away the what are they doing?
I love it.
Yeah, like I see you working.
I love it. I love it. I love the progression. I love doing the reps. I love that people get to know a different complexion. I get to express a different side of me. I just love the art of comedy, and I'm getting better. So for me, the more I do, the better I get. I haven't peaked yet. Nobody, like, it's coming.
And I saw Wokish, right? And just watching you do comedy as well. And I know Jason went out to one of your shows. You're not just it's a lot of animation too, though. You know what I'm saying? So
I work.
I'll be tired as hell.
I'd be tired as hell, but it don't look like it. But until you see all the sweat, I sweat a lot.
Really?
I'm skinny, but I
Not
got
you.
big sweat
I
glands.
didn't
You
notice.
notice
I
it?
noticed.
Yeah, that's why I carry this towel. around.
Oh.
Well, that, and then it turns into a washcloth so I can wash my butt if I ever
As you should.
If need be.
if I
As
have a
you
poo,
should.
if I have a poo in public. So
I'm glad.
If
I don't
you
like
need
Scary
to be.
baby
walking
wipes with
around
you.
with a high wipe.
Marlon,
Good.
are you in a relationship now, or you don't?
I like just being. I feel like until I'm ready for like a marriage, I just after I messed up the last one, I feel like I need some time and time out.
I heard that.
Yeah. My baby mama cursed me out for 2 years. I said, maybe I just need some. I need some time.
Some alone time.
Yeah, some alone time.
Yeah,
Maybe
some
it
alone
is
time.
me.
Yeah, because I don't.
Self-love.
It feels bad to get called and cursed out every day for 2 years. Every day.
Did you deserve that?
Yeah.
When your phone call starts with, you go, hey, what's up, baby? And she starts by, hey, let me holler at you, nigga.
Yeah, that's when you know, like, yeah, she
Oh, what
definitely
do
don't want to
you
go to
do?
That's
sushi
not a
today.
call you should have picked up.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah. I messed up.
2 years?
Oh,
You say
yeah,
you messed
you really.
Yeah, it wasn't popping.
What'd you do?
Nah, nothing.
up? Right, yeah. Can we just leave it at
It's
messing
on a
up?
boat with another bitch. But otherwise, so how's life?
Why'd
I'm
you
good,
do
man.
that?
Yeah, life is good.
I am
Big boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
See? Ling, 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 ling.
Louis, how about your boy?
Alberto, hit me up. Good ling, 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 ling.
Don't you ring that. He called you Alberto.
Are you guys good now, though?
He said
Are you guys
both.
good now, at least?
Oh, we're best friends. I love.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I have a family, man. It's
Yeah.
like I love that woman to death. I honor that woman. I celebrate her birthday like damn near she
Your
I
wife
think
still?
like she Martin Luther Queen.
Yeah, hello.
Luther Queen.
I take care of her, and she has a beautiful home with my 2 beautiful children. We all go to dinner. We just went to dinner last night with my mom. That's my
Good.
family for the rest of life. We will always be family. But you got to know when you're too immature for something. And just because you're not perfect, it don't mean that you can't find a perfect kind of love within the imperfections of life. The good thing for me is I wasn't married, but at the same time, I just feel like in life, the unconditional love is the best love you can have.
Definitely.
And to be accepted for who you are, that's a hard thing. Everybody wants to make you into something that you're not. I'd rather be accepted and loved for who I am and respected for that and hated for the fact that I just have ADD in relationships.
I heard that.
There you go.
They ain't do nothing in that can.
Marlon, how many pairs of sneakers do you own?
She's a sneakerhead as well.
Well,
Do you know? Do you have a count?
Well, does this go out to? Does this y'all air in the hood?
Yeah.
Nah, I only got 3.
Yeah.
I borrowed
Stop
those.
it.
It's that team running around hitting people's cribs too.
Yeah. Hey, look, they ain't got nothing for you. They'll be so upset. Sneakers, and you got to carry each one, and it's a weird size. Like, because I got corns, because
Right.
I wear half size smaller.
No, you don't.
You have a
I do.
huge
I got a bunch of
collection
corns.
of sneakers.
But
I
'cause-
saw it on YouTube.
See how they like the
But you-
sneakers. Girls, see, that's the thing about women. Guys wear all this jewelry and stuff. Women like sneakers. They like your feet. A sneakers and a smile. And a good personality,
You
some
still didn't
jokes.
answer my question.
Damn,
though.
that's
Yes,
a lot.
baby.
How many pairs of sneakers do you have? Do you know? Do you have a
700.
count? That's an accurate count. Or you
700.
just
Damn.
BSing? 700.
I have 700. It's about 600.
There's probably not
Do you-
700 pairs of shoes in a typical shoe
I've been
store.
collecting shoes since
For a very long time.
Since I worked in a sneaker store back when I was 19 years old. Back when I was 15, 16, 17, I always worked in a sneaker store because I always had a love for sneakers. So that's what I collect. Some people collect watches. I collect sneakers. I love sneakers. I've been collecting for 30 years.
Do you remember the first pair that you fell in love with, or that you
Yes.
copped for yourself? Which one was
Well,
it?
the first pair I fell in love with was the Michael Jordans, the
Air Jordan
first pair,
ones?
the bread ones.
Okay.
Those, I couldn't afford them, but I love those sneakers. And then the twos, when the twos came out, I was like,
never been a
yo, those are fire, because they were bubbly. I was like, yo, I couldn't afford them. And I used to have thoughts of robbing people for their sneakers. But then I was like, that's really unsanitary to put my feet in somebody
Yeah.
else. So that stopped me from robbing
Right,
them.
not that it's wrong against the law and God wouldn't like it, but you just don't want to get
I
the
just
foot
don't want to get my
fungus.
foot fungus because that'd be the karma from God.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
got you.
I'm a good person. I'm a good person with
I ain't
evil
mad at
thoughts.
you.
Like I don't
How
hang
do
out
you
with
keep
her
your
because she's
shoes?
pretty and she got a big ring on.
But 9 times
and
out of
I
9,
want a
she don't wanna
crazy
hang
You
with
have
you
husband.
ADD,
either.
but you would break my heart anyways. That's why it would have never worked.
I would, but he'll break your heart in 15 years. But not
Stop
now.
it.
Takes time, huh?
Wow.
Stop.
Okay,
Don't
guys.
put that energy out there.
Oh
just
my
because
God.
you fucked up.
Is that the timeline?
Wow.
15 years?
Wow, guys.
I'm at
excuse me.
15
We were
years
talking
now.
about
Oh,
sneakers.
oh,
Why
it's
are we
about to
talking
happen. You gonna get that call? Hey, nigga, let me holler at you.
I hope not. My wife is Latina. All right. Well, yeah.
Did you ever have a moment doing stand-up with your brothers where you guys had a similar situation, but your take on the joke was really different?
Oh, me and Sean fight like that all the time. Me and Sean, because me and Sean, everything in our life, we were Ernie and Bert.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Batman
yeah.
and Robin. Like me and Sean, our whole life, they didn't call, like I'm the baby, but I shared the baby with Sean. So Sean's next to last, but he, like, we were the baby. So it'd be like Marlon and Sean. That's how my dad would wake us up. Marlon and Sean. It was not Marlon, Sean.
Right.
It was
And-
Marlon and Sean, my mother. We all go outside, y'all have fun. Marlon and Sean, y'all listen to me. So it's Keenan and Damon, Tim,
Yeah.
Deidre, Devon,
Damn.
Nadia, Marlon and Sean.
Damn.
Marlon and Sean is one name. So
Yeah.
Me and
because
him,
even when people say something, we'll go Shawn and Marlon Wayans.
Yeah. that's why he got mad when I did Dungeons, and he was like, "Look, they think I'm in the movie."
Right. You're like, oh, nobody gonna see it
Look what
anyway.
you
Don't
did
worry
to our
about it.
name.
No, it's Marlon and Sean. You got to pick better movies.
Yeah, we good. If who do you think is the better stand-up out of Keenan, Damon, Shawn, and Marlon?
I think that's a tough one. I think
Yeah.
there's something very, man, and that's what we found when we did this tour together. I think there's something magical about each one of us, something that makes each one of us special. But I think the most experience is Damon.
Mm-hmm.
Damon's a master. Damon's, to me, one of the GOATs.
Yeah, man.
Like I don't think he gets enough credit for like what he's done in terms of a comedian. Like Damon, to me, there's Richard, Eddie, Damon.
Damon.
Those
Yeah,
are
man.
my GOATs. You know what I mean? Like, because Damon did stuff that nobody else did. The way he twisted his arm up and did Handyman, his characters, he'd spit on stage, and he would go from presenting a joke to you, and then for 5 minutes, he'd just do a character, whether it was a preacher or something else, and you would just watch it, and it was hilarious. And he'd go back into his stuff, and then he was personal, and he was real, and he was honest, and he'd take the pain of his life and make it funny. And then he would animate it. Like, if I'm looking at all the dynamics of what makes somebody great, that's a great.
Yeah, man.
Eddie did the same thing. Pryor did the same thing. So to me, those are the kind of comedians I want to be. Awesome. I think Shawn is probably the most slept on comedian of all time, because Shawn is such a perfectionist that he's been doing this for 30 years and he has yet to drop a special.
Wow.
That's how, because Shawn's just like, when he drops, it's going to be fire. Like, I've watched Shawn destroy rooms. This man is hilarious. Like, when I was first doing stand-up, I opened for Shawn. Yo, Shawn, I used to light him up. But afterwards, Shawn come out, he'd light him up. And I
used
just
to
watched
see him
him
work
in New York.
out at the Comedy Store a lot.
Sometimes he bombed. He bombed. I remember him at the Comedy Store, but he taught me a lot, right? One time at the Comedy Store, Shawn was like, he was doing new stuff. And he goes, and the joke he did, it didn't land. And the guy, he goes, that's all right. It's some new stuff. This is new shit. And the guy goes, yeah, nigga, well, do the old shit. And me and my nephews was in the crowd, and we was sinking, but we asked Shawn, like, why would you do that? But my brother would be like, because I'm working out new material. You can't be afraid to bomb. If you're afraid to bomb, then you're not going to really develop great material. So you can't care about the audience. You just got to worry about expressing in front of an audience. And now I keep that with me. Now when I develop material, I don't care about making them laugh. I care about articulating the point of what I'm trying to get to, and the laughs will come over time and repetition.
What
but
do you
he
do
taught
now?
me that.
Stand on the road where everybody records now. Do you have a no record policy? Because comedy's not like the hit record.
I come off the stage and slap the phone out your hand. I ain't paying $7,000 to put it in the sleeve. I do it like your mom. Hey, put that damn thing.
Right? You say you ain't paying for it to put in the sleeve? Like, nah.
I just, excuse me, one second. What row is that, 13F?
Right, get that goddamn phone down.
Do you ever second guess yourself with so many? Like, we just saw it recently with Chris Rock, where he thought he thought he was putting up something funny and it was a meme, and then he took it down because everyone was coming at him for what it was. Do you ever like, oh, should I say this? Should I not?
Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. Fuck your sensitivity. Fuck all these bots from Russia and other places that are trying to take away our First Amendment.
Yeah,
I'm going to go to bat for our First Amendment all the time. And as a comedian, I live and die on the sword of truth. So I'm not taking back jokes. I'm not taking back thoughts. I'm not apologizing. I'm unapologetic. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be loved. I don't want to be liked. I'd rather be respected. And when I'm trying to find some jokes, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me. I don't care about your sensitivity. Write me up. Write me up. I got to go in dark. My job is it's like getting mad at a fireman for going in a burning building. My job is to go into a dark, burning building and come out saving lives with these jokes. I got some smiles.
Yeah.
I'm running into the.
Hey, man,
I'm running into that building of molestation. I'll be back.
Yeah.
What you got? Oh man, I got these jokes.
Do you remember when comedy used to be that?
Comedy is that. Don't let social media tell you anything different. I do comedy clubs every goddamn weekend. Every weekend I'm in a comedy club. I don't get walkouts. You know what I get? People loving the fact that they're at a place where they're hearing truth.
Yeah.
They're hearing laughter. They're hearing darkness. They're hearing
We
real.
get afraid to laugh at funny shit now.
Because
You
it's the infection of social media. There are bots out there. I swear to God, I know I sound crazy like I smoke weed.
Say it, bro.
This is crazier than me talking about how Dungeons set was the stage for Michael B. Jordan and these guys to be successful. No, really. I feel like there are foreign entities out there that are messing with our culture as America. It's bringing hate, race wars. It's taking away our First Amendment. They're taking jobs from people. What they're doing, we are becoming a society that is against everything that the forefathers put forth for our country to be. We can't let that happen as humans. Yo, turn your social media off sometime and just have conversation with people. People aren't that sensitive. We are programming people to be sensitive.
Yeah.
But people like to laugh. And people like a dark laugh, and people like the truth. And as long as you're willing to tell it, you got to be able to go, yo, fuck y'all, man. And I don't care. Walk out. Bye. These jokes ain't for you. Bye.
What about the social media? Do you look at comments or? Well, I guess if you're saying F them, then I guess it'll.
I look at comments just to go, hey, fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you for your thoughts. But then again, I stopped doing that because you know what?
So much energy, time.
They have a right to have an opinion. So if I'm asking for you not to have an opinion about me and my jokes, then how am I going to have an opinion about your comments? You are justified in saying whatever you feel. That's fine. I can't be mad at you because this is about expression. It's about truth. And our First Amendment, man, we have freedom of speech. So speak your truth.
Is it getting harder to go throughout the state, though? I mean, you could feel a certain way, but a comedy club or a network or something like that could. Like, there's some shows like In Living Color couldn't survive today.
Sure it could.
How? Handyman?
Because people know what it is, and you got to be unapologetic. And the company that's Fox or whatever company has to stand by you.
They don't.
They have to. Or I'd rather go to YouTube or go somewhere else
Right, I
or
hear you.
do it through my and those
Not
people,
boxing
those
you.
real fans will come find me. Now, if you want to make money off this in the studio, then you'll stand behind me. And if not, then I'm gonna take these jokes, I'm gonna take these ideas, and I'm gonna do it on my own. If I got to four-wall my comedy and not do the comedy clubs or four-wall my own theater, the people gonna come. They'll come see me as long as if I ever go down that way from going out with truth and going out with a dark joke and it was funny and people found it funny, they're gonna find me and they're gonna love the fact that I didn't give a fuck, because that's what comedy is. And I would say this before I go, the other Keenan is one of the most brilliant minds in comedy too. I can't talk about Damon and talk about Sean without talking about Keenan. If it wasn't for Keenan, there'd be no Damon, there'd be no Marlon, there'd be no Sean, there'd be no Jim Carrey, there'd be no J-Lo, there'd be no that.
On and on, bro.
And as a comedian, watching Keenan is great because what's dope about Keenan is he's very reserved. But then when he tells his jokes and he animates, you go, yo, that he has this brilliant mind. And then physically, he's a gifted comedian.
Yeah, man.
But like Sean, he just hasn't done a special. But when they do, it's going to be fire.
Marlon, definitely want to thank you for
Thank
coming into
you.
the neighborhood,
Marlon.
hanging out with
Oh,
us, bro.
they said it,
There you go.
Marlon.
Yeah,
Who said it? I don't even know who said it.
Oh, IJJ and
I day.
and Jessica, Jessica
God.
and Natalie.
Natalia.
Louis Fraca. And Aparna.
Aparna.
Apu.
Oh,
Her name is
did.
Monica.
Monica.
Oh, I thought she was straight Indian. Knew it.
She is.
She is.
Oh, okay. See, I'm right about something.
Yeah, it was just the names.
Virginio.
Yeah.
Yep, that's her name.
I was joking about that
Ani.
stuff, but really, you got about 6 more months, and it's gonna
Don't
get
tell
weird.
her that. Hold on to your virginity.
Don't hold on to it.
Give it to someone special.
Don't give it to anybody.
Hey, man.
No, because here's what you want. You want to work
You
it out.
said give it to anybody.
Yeah,
say
but
that.
not anybody,
That's
but
horrible advice.
just a few dudes, because you don't want to
A
go
few
in.
dudes.
Listen, you don't want to go in fresh.
you wanna work
You
it
want to go in with a little bit of whore under your belt, so that you know, because a man don't want you all perfect and innocent, because he like a little whore sometimes. So you know, you don't want to be learning and scraping it, and you don't want to
Yeah.
practice.
Wow.
Practice makes
Scraping
perfect.
Yeah.
Practice
No.
makes perfect.
Oh, here she
No,
comes.
I just want to say this because he says this every time. But I will find a man who loves me, who's gonna be there for me, and he's gonna be like, "Baby, I'm gonna try this with you. I will teach you." So that's what's gonna happen.
Hey, dude, can you
He
let
gonna
her
get.
have
He gonna
that?
get.
Yeah, let me.
Don't
have
break
it.
her.
Marlon,
from
Marlon, let her have that.
All
Let her,
right.
let her have that, bro.
Have that.
Let her have that. And a matter of fact, let her open for you at the Bread Improv with that at the Ontario Improv with that same joke. You know what I'm saying? Just write that down, because you already got yourself a good 2 minutes with that one right there. What did you say? I'm gonna find a man. What did you say? Lock that in.
That's
I'm
gonna
gonna-
love
Write it down.
you
and learn
Teach
with
her.
her.
It's
He
gonna teach her.
ain't gonna care if I scrape all the skin off it. He ain't gonna care if I bend it wrong.
You got her going straight into
Bend it
oral.
wrong.
I can
Jesus
use
Christ.
teeth if I want to.
All right.
Well, she gotta do
That's
something.
all right, baby. We
You
growing
gotta do
together.
something.
Do you think your husband gonna be a virgin?
No,
Oh, okay. Why not?
I want him to be afraid.
Why?
See, she
Afraid.
wants
Well, what
to
you
be
think he
afraid.
wants?
So weird.
No, man.
Oh, that was so cute. She's
No,
Girl.
this is
Sounds like
a
a
girl.
woman.
Girl, you better go hoe out for a few years. That's how you get a husband. He goes, I
don't think that she's waiting out for
I
a
don't want
husband.
nobody else to have this. I need this forever.
Don't listen to this. As a dad.
Cover
was
your
a-
ears, honey.
Don't be a daddy. You ain't you ain't trying for a daughter. You ain't giving a daughter advice. You are giving a girl advice who's looking for a man.
She ain't looking for
Don't put it as a daughter because you're not giving the right. Now as a man, don't you want a whore?
All righty. Marlon Wayans in the neighborhood, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
gonna find me a good woman. I'm going down to Amber Rose's slut walk, and I'm gonna find me a good woman.
All righty, y'all stick around, y'all radio. That was Marlon Wayans in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.